let's go to the good news segment with Epiphania. Let's put a smile on their face, shall we?
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Okay.
Okay, I think the very first story we'll look at is coming from South Africa. We know South Africa has problems with power, but then this is more like a solution-centered one because good news is here to bring you good things. So I think this is great for Eskom in the first place.
Nah, I was just waiting for you to mention Eskom.
Really?
They're your friends. Okay.
I just hope nobody from
Right.
Eskom is listening to you right
No,
now.
I mean, everybody knows the issue with power in South Africa and Eskom in the picture, but they're doing well. I mean, yeah.
Right.
So tell us
They're
about
doing well.
the new plan. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Greefspan.
Okay.
It's a solar plant, a solar power plant, and it's
Right.
actually in South Africa. One thing they've done is actually they've started commercial operations, which I think is a good thing. It's a solar photovoltaic power plant. And I think it's a great thing. They're operating in the Northern Cape province of South Africa.
Okay.
Now, it has the capacity of 63.2 megawatts peak.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
One thing I like about this, or the thing they're doing over there, is the fact that now the power delivered by Greefspan is going to be, it's a solar power plant, like I mentioned. Now, it's going to be capable of supplying 20,000 households in South Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
20,000.
yeah.
That's nice.
So Eskom is having quite the release. Now, one thing, we know we've been pushing for climate, and clean and renewable energy is one of the best ways to be able to ensure that our climate is safe or that we're contributing our quota. Yeah, that reminds me. You know, I never saw Ghana on the list.
What list?
Although I mentioned it, the good news we did on Monday.
About
The countries that were sufficient, insufficient, highly insufficient, critically
but it's not every
insufficient.
country on the continent.
Well, I know,
is
but
it?
I didn't see Ghana on it.
Yeah, come on, you cannot.
So where are
Ghana
we?
cannot meet all the
So no, I know,
boxes.
I know. So for the countries that were highly insufficient were there,
So you're saying
critically insufficient were there,
so Ghana
insufficient were there. So
we are not part of any of the categories there.
we're nowhere near the even
Maybe we are
insufficient.
sufficient for all. So it's just
If we
that
were, we'll be right
may
beneath, we'll be beneath
we
the
may be
Gambia,
on a different level.
would have been beneath
or
the
on
Gambia.
a different scale. I'm
or
presuming.
we haven't made plans towards that yet.
Well, you want to speak to someone in government?
I think we should check that. It just crossed my mind, but
All right, but you might want to check that out.
I will. So one thing the Greefspan is actually going to do is they're going to avoid the emission of 130,000 tons of carbon dioxide,
Nice.
which is equivalent to per year, every year in South Africa.
Uh-huh.
That's the amount of carbon dioxide that is
They
emitted
emit into the atmosphere.
Exactly. So if you have that,
Very
that means they're
toxic.
taking out CO2
Yeah.
per year in South Africa.
That's super. Okay.
And Eskom is going to be supplied
Uh-huh.
clean energy.
Okay. Right.
So Eskom, you guys are having the field day.
Congratulations.
I mean,
Yeah.
they are planning to actually sell clean energy to Eskom because Eskom has been struggling, and
Yeah.
we get the fact that different things are being put in place. But I think this is a great thing.
Yeah.
This is the second one actually. The Greefspan. This is Greefspan 2. So there's already the first one. And if you go to the Northern Cape province of South Africa, I realize they've turned it into something like a solar hub.
Okay.
Or solar power plant hub, and that's what they're doing there. And
Okay.
I think we're talking about this. We've seen them made plans. We've never really seen anything manifesting, and I think this is an answer to the questions that was in our head. So
Okay.
this is actually happening in South Africa. I hope this eases on the load shedding and the people just
Yeah.
constant power interruption left, right, center. I just hope this brings
I
it
know,
to an
right?
end.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping this is not the last. There should be more.
I sometimes
Should
find
be
it very
more.
worrying. You know, we talk about industrialization, and South Africa is there. You know, and you
Oh, yeah.
compare it to other countries on the continent. However, now you're industrialized, and then you're faced with power challenges.
Do you know the problem?
No.
Leadership.
I think that's one of those. That's
Leadership
one of
is the
those.
key problem.
Okay.
But we're not going to talk about that.
No. There's enough on the plate. All
Well,
right.
kudos to Greefspan, and then, Eskom, I hope you guys make good use of this part that they're going to be selling to you
truly,
guys. And
truly.
I just hope that the 20,000 households would actually benefit. We don't want anybody doing any kululu somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you
I know,
realize
right?
some province or some place which is often neglected.
Yeah.
Nobody pays much attention there. Then they just cut off their power and then divert it elsewhere. I just hope
know,
that
right?
doesn't happen over there.
Okay. Tell us about the next good news.
Daily quiz for you.
Really?
Where is Lake Kivu found? Lake Kivu, where do you find it?
Did you just say Kivu?
I said Kivu.
Behave yourself.
Kivu, where is it found?
Where is Lake Kivu found? DR Congo?
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I just got the. Is it?
I'm asking
You
you.
just asked me a question. And I
Yes,
just gave
so
you a
I'm
possible
asking
answer.
you.
DR
Are
Congo.
you sure?
Is that my final answer?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I mean, you get three chances, so just choose.
Who wants to be a trillionaire? Anyway, Lake Kivu.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you three answers.
Okay.
DRC, Zambia,
Mm-hmm.
and Lake Kivu. Yeah, DRC, Zambia, and
One more.
Rwanda.
Okay, fine.
What's the answer?
It's actually lying between Congo, Kinshasa, and then Rwanda.
Charlie,
So
the guy had
it's
the job.
your head die. Your head die. Your head
I
die.
never
Your
knew I
head
was a
die.
shark.
Your head die.
I didn't only even give an answer.
Your
I
head.
gave
You didn't. No.
territories.
What happened to the Zambia?
I'm a shark.
What happened to the Zambia?
Forget Zambia.
What
I'm a
happened to
shark.
Zambia?
Happy,
For
forget.
the way.
I'm a shark. All right.
Your head. If you die,
Tell us
die.
about it. Tell us about it.
Okay, so for some time now, there's been a concentration of waste
Okay.
in Lake Kivu, and then also the Ruzizi River. And the Ruzizi
Right.
River, actually, they have a plant over there,
Okay.
the Ruzizi Hydroelectric Power Station. And I mean, with accumulation of waste in the river, it's
Yeah.
becoming a problem.
Right.
With the lake as well, it's also become a problem. Now, this is going straight to where the hydroelectric power station is. So this is going to affect
would
the
affect,
production,
production,
exactly.
yeah.
And well, the Innovet company decided that they had to do something about it, but it wasn't something they could do just on themselves. So, you know, when it comes to dealing with the problem, if you're looking at it from the business perspective, you're talking about numbers and cost.
Yeah.
Now, if we're going to have to clear all the waste from the lake, that is money.
Yeah.
Are we going to ban it? Are we going to dump it somewhere? What you're trying to find a cycle that doesn't start. You're trying to do something in a straight line. So you start here, you end here.
Right.
You clear the waste, and then it didn't come back. If you take it and you go and dump it, possibility of it finding its way back
It's high.
is high.
It's
So
high,
then
yeah.
what do you do about it? So I think one of the things they thought about was also how to make it safe, how to also cut costs as well, and then it should be resourceful. And then they decided, if we take all the waste, why don't we turn it into paving stones?
Right. Okay. Good.
Now they're going to make the plastic material more valuable in order so that, I mean, they can the cleanup process will be more profitable, and they're also going to save them resources. And I think this is a good one because we look at the impact COVID-19 is having on some economies, and God help us, it's not really the best. So for them to sit and think through this, I feel this was great. Now, the waste problems actually presented a real obstacle to the economy. I mean, these countries, just by aid, Rwanda, yes, we know they're doing their best. Congo also has its own issues that it's looking at. So with this on the line, it's not going to be good. Now, they're not doing this alone. They're working with the Ruzizi River Basin Authority, Abakir, and then GIZ. And so together with Innovet, these people are coming to recycle all the plastic waste found in Lake Kivu into paving stones, which happen to be more durable and then are easier to maintain.
Okay. All right.
Now, when they actually spoke to the woman in charge of Innovet, Deboku, she said she sees plastic waste, which actually pollutes the environment, as a gold mine that her company can use to produce plastic paving stones, flower pots, and art objects that beautify cities.
Right.
Now, as for waste collection, Innovet's actually counting on the involvement of the population by proposing that unemployed young people and older women who are beggars buy back the plastic bottles and bags they have collected.
Okay.
I think this is good. You're
It
creating jobs for the people, you're solving a problem, you're saving the power issue there. Yeah, that's a great thing.
It is. I mean, when you start identifying problems and then you're turning them into solutions, I think for me that's like one way to solving our problems ourselves, and then not just that, but making income out of it. You know,
Yeah.
good way to go. Okay, that's all we have,
That's all we have for
for the good news segment.